Does your Fortnite have ping issues which are causing freezing, or do you have frame stuttering issues that make Fortnite completely unplayable? Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys potential ways to fix these things. Let's get into the video. Now, like the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 video, I've noticed that a lot of online battle royale games tend to have really big issues with servers, so we have to find ways to fix it. And just like Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I mentioned that your ping is very dependent on the actual performance of your game or your FPS. So if you're getting, let's say, 360 FPS on Fortnite, or you have it set to unlimited, you can start getting stuttering, but your ping is good. But then if you lock your FPS, you might get ping issues, but smooth frames. So it's very iffy. And I can definitely say that between BO6 and Fortnite has given me the most issues, and I have been fighting these issues for a very long time. And I found somewhat of a fix. It's not the greatest, but it works sometimes. And then I've just gotten used to how horrible the Fortnite servers are. So one of the main ones that I've noticed is your frame rate limits. If you set this to something like 120, then you start to get smooth frames, so you're not getting actual performance stutters, but you start to get ping stutters or ping freezing. So I'm not sure how that works, but again, like I said, your ping is very dependent on your frames, so you can just try just working your way up. But I do want you guys to know that your frame rate limit could definitely be the reason why you are getting ping issues and your game is freezing. So freezing is ping and stuttering is most likely just your frames. So if you want to get rid of the stuttering, lock your FPS to something lower like 120, 144 or 165. And then if you're getting ping issues, you may want to set it to unlimited. So I'm not really sure how well that's going to go, but you can try setting your frame rate limit to whatever and testing it. I found that honestly, just keeping my FPS somewhere around 165, it kind of balances it out. But I know everyone's PC is different and everyone's network adapter is different, so just do what works for you. Now, on the performance side of things and leaving the ping side of things, I do want to talk about the pretty generic things like turning off VSync. Of course, VSync can cause stuttering. If you know for sure that your stuttering is caused simply by performance and not your ping, then make sure that you have your VSync off. And then if you go down, make sure that you are on performance mode and you have your settings set to pretty much whatever you want. Just a lot of Fortnite really just requires testing. So for instance, my view distance and textures are on far and high, and they probably shouldn't be on that, but I've noticed that my issues isn't really performance. I can get 160 FPS on Fortnite, but I start having ping issues. So I don't really bother with this, but if you're getting performance issues and not ping issues, then just try turning down some things. And you can see here that VSync off, lock your FPS to fix performance stutters, make sure you're on performance mode, and then just test everything out with this. And maybe you might also have to turn down your 3D resolution. When I had my GT 1030, which is a horrible card, I had to set it to like 70% to even get a playable game, but that still didn't matter because I also had ping issues, so it was just a stuttery mess. Now back over to the ping issues. Now this video is going to be full of a lot of generic fixes, because I'm not going to go into the whole downloading third-party applications thing. Those most of the time will just lead you into an even worse situation. So I like to just stay with the generic things because maybe you could genuinely fix this. So make sure that you can see that I'm on NA East, or I can be on NA Central. Make sure that you're either on auto NA East or NA Central, but I know that at least from playing this game, you want to make sure that you are set to a specific server so that it's not going back and forth and you can physically feel the difference between the servers. So just pick whatever one works for you. This one also requires a lot of testing because, again, Fortnite doesn't really show too much of the issue, and the majority of the time it's really ping, so nobody's really gonna know. If it's performance, you can really just go through your PC and see what could be causing you to get lower FPS. But when it comes to things regarding Wi-Fi, the most you could do is bring your router closer, stuff like that, and it probably still wouldn't fix. So just make sure that you are on a good region and you could fix the ping issues a little bit. Now, similar to Black Ops 6, I also mentioned that you want to make sure that you have nothing installing in the background, meaning that if you have Steam open, you might even have to close it. If you look in the settings of Windows and see that you have a Windows update, you might want to pause it, and if you can't pause it, wait to play Fortnite. You also want to just check through everything. Make sure that Epic Games doesn't try to install updates while you're playing a game. Those type of things that could really cause issues and could cause you to be getting ping stutters, which are very annoying. So yeah, you want to make sure, just go around your PC and just check to see if you can find anything that could possibly be installing anything. If you cannot, then try one of the other fixes, and if those don't work, then we might have to just wait till the one day that Fortnite and just all other online battle royale games fix their servers.